I think I will go to university and learn all that I can about musical theater and acting and gain skill and experience. University is such a great place to get involved in the community and make personal growth and interpersonal connections. And with the tools and skills that I've acquired from university, I think it will help me become the best actor that I can possibly be. And with that, I would like to go out and look for auditions and audition for things, and I know that I may not get every role that I audition for, but I've persevered in the past and I will persevere now, and that's just part of being an actor. I would also like to be a part of the Edmonton Fringe Festival and work with international actors from all over the world and have some fun. And after that, I would like to audition to be a performer on a cruise ship and sing and dance while traveling the world. With all of this skill that I have acquired over the years, I would like to audition for Broadway or Broadway across Canada. I know that it would be extremely difficult and it would take some really hard work, but I know how to work hard and I think that I could do it. Even if some of these steps don't go exactly according to plan, I do know that I want to act my entire life, and that's all that matters. My best and most personal memory from childhood is when I got the opportunity to perform in the Alberta Ballet's production of The Nutcracker. When I was little, I had always wanted to be a ballerina and perform on the stage, and when I got cast in the production, I was over the moon, but I did not know how personal the experience would be for me. I spent a lot of time rehearsing and practicing my routines, and sometimes I would come home and feel like I wanted to give up. I had to miss going out with my friends and birthday parties and sometimes even school, and I wanted to be a little kid, but I also thought of how this is my dream and how it'll all be worth it in the end, and I wouldn't quit. When it came close to show week, we got to move into the stage and I was flabbergasted. The sets were huge. This was my first professional production. The costumes were beautiful and I got to be around professional dancers, which was crazy for me. And when show week came around, we were doing about 8 shows a week, and for little 12-year-old me, that was exhausting. But I was never tired of doing the show. To be on stage dancing with all those professional dancers and to have hundreds of people watching me, it gave me the energy to keep performing. And it made me realize that this is what I want to do. I want to be on the stage and performing for a bunch of people, and how hard work and dedication made that happen for me. I am curious about teaching film studies and gender studies outside of acting and performance. I love children and watching them grow and learn and experience things. I have cared for children before, and I have taught some very young children dance, theater, and singing, but I am more interested in school teaching, such as kindergarten and preschool to very young children. I want to help them learn and experience things and grow. I am also interested in film studies. During COVID, I watched a lot of movies with my family and I developed an interest for them. I'm trying to get through the AFI Top 100 movies, and I have watched movies such as Birth of a Nation, all the way to The Silence of the Lambs and everything in between. I find it very interesting to see how the cinematography has changed over the years, and I am interested in women in film and their story. I am also interested in gender studies and learning about the gender gap and gender equality and feminism and things like that. As a woman, I am interested in learning my heritage and how I can help women across the world to be equal to everyone else. I do have a few injuries that do affect my physical development. I am a dancer, so I've had injuries in the past. I hurt my hips, but I have worked with the physiotherapist and my dance teachers very hard to overcome that. And I also sprained my ankle about 2 years ago, but I have also worked hard to overcome that injury as well. When I'm in a stress-filled situation, I tend to overcome and feed off of the energy, but I also overthink things, which leads to me playing with my hair. I have grown up in stress-filled situations, doing things such as dance exams, acting, singing, performances, and even schoolwork. But over the years, I have learned how to channel the stress and use it to my advantage. But I also overthink things, especially at school. I will think things over and doubt myself, and it also leads to me having this weird little coping mechanism, which is playing with my hair. I always have to be moving, and it's kind of my tick. So to overcome that, I have tried using stress balls and stuff to channel all of that energy into something else so that it's not as noticeable. I'm interested in training at Capilano University because it has such a well-rounded program. I want to learn all there is to know about theater and acting, and your program has all of that. I want to be a very versatile actor. I am specifically interested in your screen acting and actors business courses because I know less about those aspects of theater and I would like to be more educated. I'm also very interested in Vancouver and the culture of the city. The ocean is right there, and I love skiing, and skiing is very close. Also, a lot of tours and bands come to Vancouver. I'm also interested in the theater community in Vancouver and the TV and film opportunities that you have there, which I don't currently have where I live. I found Capilano University by researching theater schools in Canada. I read about your alumni and saw that you have a beautiful campus, and I wanted to apply for this school.